Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we have an inspiring Stoic story to share with you about one man's journey from crippling fear to conquering the grand stage of public speaking. It's a story that draws on the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. In this video, we'll take you on a journey of self-discovery and resilience where Marcus faces his fear head-on, follows Stoic practices, and ultimately achieves greatness. Stay tuned to learn how Stoicism helped him become a master of his fear and unlock his full potential. If you've ever struggled with fear or self-doubt, this story is sure to inspire and motivate you. So, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's dive into the incredible Stoic journey of Marcus and his triumph over the fear of public speaking. Once upon a time, in the bustling heart of the city, there lived a man named Marcus who was plagued by an intense fear of public speaking. Despite his brilliant mind and a wealth of ideas, this fear had kept him from sharing his wisdom with the world. He knew he had to overcome it, and for that, he turned to the wisdom of Stoicism. Marcus immersed himself in the teachings of Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus. He learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. Armed with this new perspective, he decided to confront his fear. His first step was to take small actions to build his confidence. He joined a local public speaking group, a safe space to practice speaking in front of a few people. It was terrifying at first, but he knew that courage was not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. Each week, he stood before the group, sharing his thoughts, and gradually, the fear began to lose its grip. But the real test was yet to come. Marcus had always dreamt of delivering a speech at the Grand City Conference, a platform for the greatest minds in the region. He knew this was the ultimate challenge to conquer his fear. As the conference's call for speakers arrived, Marcus hesitated, but then applied. He reminded himself of the Stoic principle that he had to focus on what was within his control. He couldn't control whether he would be selected, but he could control his preparation and effort. To prepare for his speech, Marcus followed another Stoic practice, visualization. He envisioned himself standing on the grand stage, confidently delivering his ideas to the captivated audience. He practiced relentlessly, refining his speech and improving his delivery. With each practice session, his fear diminished, replaced by a growing sense of purpose and determination. When the day of the conference arrived, Marcus was a bundle of nerves, but he knew he had done everything within his power to prepare. As he stepped onto the stage, he took a deep breath, embracing the Stoic idea that external outcomes were beyond his control. He could only control his actions in the present moment. Marcus began his speech, his voice quivering slightly at first, but he continued. He reminded himself that it was not about whether he felt fear, but about whether he let it stop him. The audience seemed attentive, and he focused on delivering his message. As he continued to speak, the fear gradually melted away. He realized that he was no longer afraid of the audience, but connected with them. He saw nodding heads and engaged faces, and he spoke with passion and conviction. When he finished, the room erupted in applause. Marcus had not only conquered his fear of public speaking, but had delivered a speech that inspired and resonated with the audience. He understood the wisdom of Epictetus, who said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Marcus had reacted to his fear with courage, determination, and preparation. He had followed the Stoic path and had emerged victorious. The fear that once held him captive was no longer his master. Instead, he had become a master of his fear, and in doing so, he had unlocked his potential to share his wisdom and make a positive impact on the world. From that day forward, Marcus continued to speak at conferences, write books, and share his knowledge with the world. He had learned that Stoicism was not just a philosophy, it was a way of life that allowed him to overcome his deepest fears and achieve greatness. In the end, Marcus's journey was a testament to the power of Stoicism. He transformed his paralyzing fear of public speaking into a platform for sharing his wisdom and inspiring others. His story serves as a reminder that courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it, and that by following the Stoic path, we can overcome our deepest fears and unlock our true potential.